So you want shitty podcasts, something to hear when you drive, or some internet loser saying, hey, it's great to be alive. So let's talk nonsense. Hey, why not? We'll soon find out we don't know a lot. But here's one fact I think we both know. You're here now to see the Castoe Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Castoe Show. All is right in the world. Mac has returned to lovely Chicago. I am back here in Los Angeles in our cast studio. We have our lovely crew behind the camera. With us, as always, Antwan and Kenny. And let's get right back into it. What the hell's been going on?
Nothing. Hey, listen, I landed. So it's been a while since last time we did this.
Mhm.
I landed in Chicago after the trip where I was last out there. You were in Japan. And immediately the sickness fell back upon me again.
Shit.
Immediately.
Is
It was
the same
pretty
thing?
bad. It feels like it's the same thing. It's a lot of coughing, a lot of phlegm. And I feel like I'm getting over it. I must be getting over it. Things are but if I lean out of frame, a la Tay to cough into the microphone real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore me. Pay no attention to the sickness.
Ignore
behind the
me!
camera.
I will.
Ignore me. I'm just gonna be coughing every so often.
Man, that is
But,
a shame. My prayers for your health have fallen on deaf ears.
Thank you. Oh well, God's not deaf.
Yeah.
He surely has
He
ears.
just thinks that this is a character building experience for you.
Most of them are.
Yep.
Most of them are.
It's like, don't worry, he's gonna learn from this. And Mac just like
Yeah.
doing
What am I learning?
blobs every day.
I'm learning I hate being sick. Actually.
Yeah. Hey, get some ginger shots into you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Also, we're gonna start a Mac sick counter somewhere around here. This is the second. Two.
This is basically the 2 times in the years we've been doing this that I've been horrendously sick.
Yeah.
I'm using a brand called Fisherman's Friends, not sponsored, but it's these like extra menthol cough drops.
That, Newport cough drops. Very nice.
My dad acquired from a work friend. They were established in 1865. So Civil War
for sure.
So Lincoln got shot and Fisherman's Friend got created. And yeah, they work. They really
If it's as old as Lincoln, then I trust him.
There's ingredients in here that actually there's no ingredients on the bag. I was gonna make a joke that there's like leftover cocaine and whatnot from old timey medicine.
Ah yes, back when we used to put heroin in it.
Let me see. There might be heroin. Oh, there are ingredients on this box.
Perk your ass right up.
There are 6 ingredients on this box, and I think I know what all of them are.
How many, Beast Boy?
And that
6. Yep.
And that's how you know it works. And that they're all like. There's some scientific words in here, but I think I know what they are.
All right. This is a non-sponsored, sponsored segment. What are the ingredients in Fisherman's whatever?
Oh, it's a capsicum, dextrin, eucalyptus oil, natural licorice, sugar, and tragacanth. I actually don't know what tragacanth is.
I don't know what anything except the licorice was.
You don't know what eucalyptus oil is?
Oh, okay. Eucalyptus oil kind of makes sense. I wouldn't ingest it.
I'm gonna look up what tragacanth is right now. You keep talking.
That's great. Well, I'm glad that you're on the mend.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you made it back home safe. I made it back home safe.
Yes.
I'm back from the Japans.
We've swapped back to our natural places.
Yeah,
You're in
swapped back to reality, and I hate reality.
There goes Japanity.
Fucking blows. Yeah, because over there it's heaven. It's a fantasy land, all right? And it doesn't make any sense. Listen, if you're a foreigner in Japan and you go with even just a little... Okay, we have tragacanth actually pulled up, and it looks like...
That's some gum.
Yeah.
What I got over here.
Yeah, it looks like mastic gum, if anybody's seen
Middle Eastern legumes.
Fucking rocks. All right.
Yeah.
That's nice. Emulsifier. It's good to know. But, dude, if anybody goes to Japan with, like... even a little bit of money, it's like a heaven on earth. You could eat as much
Mm-hmm.
as you want. You could drink as much as you want. You could get around for like the cost of a nickel. Everybody's super friendly and nice. And then I come back to this hell, this real world of America that I live in. And
$6
gas
for
has
a gallon of gas in
skyrocketed
Southern
to a
California,
cajillion
buddy.
fucking dollars. And
Uh-huh.
apparently it's touching
Uh-huh.
you in Chicago too. You're not immune anymore, huh?
Guys, it's so bad over here. Gas is getting over $4 a gallon
Hey, somebody rip his nuts off, please.
in Chicago. I mean, we were happy when it was getting down below $3, before we bombed another country,
Yeah.
So
Another preemptive
it's a little
strike,
bit
if you
so.
believe.
Sounds like it's almost undeserved.
I feel
Would
like
you say
we
like
talked
that?
about preemptive strikes before, but it's like,
We
no,
did,
this is
'cause-
the final preemptive strike.
Because I was admiring the word preemptive strike, or the phrase preemptive strike, as it's one of those George Carlin, we're hiding the truth by putting a bunch of words in front of things
Mm-hmm.
type of things, where it's like, it's not the dump, it's the landfill.
Yes.
it's not an
Native
unprovoked
Americans.
it's not an unprovoked bombing, it's a preemptive strike.
Yes.
Like, it's not that they did nothing.
It's
to
not a
deserve
sucker
it.
punch. It's
No, it's
for
not a sucker-
American safety.
It's a preemptive strike.
Mm.
And apparently I saw that they were using untested bombs to like untested bombs apparently to just bomb schools, which I thought was very funny.
We're just like, fuck it.
Because send them
Get it
in,
right
see
off
what
the
happens.
line. Throw it at
Yeah.
them. It'll blow up.
Presumably.
Yes. One
Were
would
they
assume.
hoping it wouldn't?
Yo, this blows
Is
up
that-
orphans? One would assume, Bernie. Yes.
Well, what would assume, Bernie? So send it in, yeah.
Yeah, no.
And $6 for a gallon. And USPS is going to start charging $8 or 8% surcharge due to the price of gas or something like that.
What? The Postal
Yeah.
Service?
It was USPS or UPS. I don't remember if that extra S was in there or not.
I hope it's the private UPS.
Who knows?
Yeah, no. If it
Who
starts
knows?
tickling the mail service, Mac, we're in deep trouble. We're already in
Yeah.
deep trouble.
I
We're
mean,
already
yeah.
slaves to Israel. I'm sorry.
Antwan will do with that audio what he will. I will not. I will not say one way or the other.
Hey, I'm out here trying to speak
I
truth.
am.
Speak truth to power and all that. But yeah, I did not like coming. Oh my fuck! It's the
What?
normal postal service. They introduced
Yeah!
8%. Sir, damn it!
Yeah.
My
I looked
stamps
at
are
that
more
and I was like,
expensive,
fuck,
Mac.
well, yeah. Because of the price of gas.
This will affect old people, and old people can make things change. All right. So we're gonna see.
They've
We're
been
gonna see
doing-
something
I
happen,
mean,
baby.
Congress exists, buddy. Old people can make change. We have
Yes.
seen it.
Well, yeah, I had no idea like what gas prices were going on over in Japan because they work by the liter over there, and I'm not.
Mhm.
It's like I ain't doing fucking conversions. I don't even drive a car over
Like
there.
a two point something conversion, I think, from liter to gallon.
Yeah, okay. It's first off liter to gallon, and then
Yen to American dollar.
yeah, no sense.
That's
Right, where I just see numbers.
well,
up
no,
and
it's
down.
just yens. Yeah.
Yep.
Things don't cost like point something yen, right? Because that would be ridiculous. We're getting into low numbers that we can't even
I think
imagine.
the cheapest thing that I saw over there was like 100 yen,
Yeah.
and
Like five yen is like
nothing.
10 cents American.
Not
it's
even.
like,
The
yeah.
lowest denomination coin that they have out there is a 10 yen coin, and I'm like, when are
you go.
you ever gonna fucking use this? Like really, like nailing it on the head?
There was a game store in Simi Valley that had a Street Fighter arcade machine
Mhm.
that took quarters, but he converted it from a Japanese arcade machine that took like however many yen coins because they were roughly the same size.
Uh huh.
But it was like it was like a 500 yen coin to a whatever like 25 cents.
We have over here that
remember-
100
Oh.
Japanese yen is 63 cents.
Well, there you go.
Do with that
Whatever that
knowledge
is.
what you will. I'm not a
Ding.
math guy. That's just
Uh-huh.
kidding. I do it for a living, but I don't want to
You-
think about that right now.
This isn't your job.
Yeah, it felt
What
like
you
some
do to-
fantasy land out there where it's like no matter how much I tried to spend money, it just wouldn't spend.
It appeared back in your pocket like leprechaun gold.
It kind of did, right? Where it's like I
Yeah.
only spent like a G out there. What the fuck? Like, I was getting meat.
And we're gonna miss that G.
Good,
He was a good
honest
G.
meat for every meal.
We're gonna miss him.
I woke up, I
We
had a
lost
beer.
him somewhere.
It was heaven.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
It's like, and beer me. Don't worry, it's like $1. It is.
Ooh.
Oh, that was so cool. Even on like getting in the airport to fly back, I'm like, one last beer for the road, and it was like 15 minutes before we board.
That's
And my
beautiful.
cousin and
That's
I,
a
we
big-
go down to like somewhere in like Haneda, literally like right across from the terminal, and get ourselves glass mugs of fresh draft beer. I'm like,
beautiful.
for like $3 each.
Mm-hmm. And I assume they didn't allow you to take them on the plane, right? You had to drink and give them back.
No, I
or-
crushed it and then I handed it right to him. They're very nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Not commemorative. That's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't
So I want to go back immediately. I'm gonna be real with you, and not in like a weeby kind of way. It's just, I think it's a fantastic place to vacation.
Beautiful place to be. All right.
Yes.
Did you have any stomach problems over there with your different gut?
I got an iron
microbes
gut,
and
but
whatnot?
my cousin who I
There
was
you go.
traveling with was pissing out of his ass every single day
Yeah.
that we were there. I blame it on the Japanese diet lacking fiber.
I think it's that, and I also just think it's you're in a different part of the world with different gut stuff. Because that's what when we went to China and whatnot, they were like, "Don't drink tap water ever,
Oh,
just bottled water."
that's interesting. They actually encourage tap water drinking everywhere.
You know,
Yeah.
I think it's just your stomach becoming newly adjusted to a different part of the world.
It's like,
That's all.
Yes, there's Japanese bacteria now.
Yeah. Ohayo gozaimasu. Didn't
Yeah,
have
they
to
enter my
reach out
body.
to
Ohayo gozaimasu. And I'm like, okay.
them.
I vibed excellent with all the food over there. Not one bowel movement out of place. I'm a well-oiled Japanese machine.
Wow.
Or I'm a machine
Even
that
though you
turns
are very
Japanese
much not
meat
Japanese.
into
Yeah.
something so sugoi.
Something so oishi.
Yeah. Oh my god. Hold on.
Kakoi.
I put like a post on Instagram or whatever, and one of my friends commented something stupid in Japanese. But he was like, he said kakoi, and I'm like, I had to look that shit
Kakoi.
up, and I'm like, oh,
Cool.
cool,
Means-
wow, so cool. I'm like,
Yeah. Wow.
thanks, Jesus. That's his name.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Jesus.
Yeah, but I will be back, and until I go back, we'll continue to
The
be
Juzz will just have to wait. They'll
Yes,
just have
the
to wait
Juzz
for
will
you.
have to wait. We talked about it last time, where it's like the game over
we
there's
did.
changed. All right, it's not what we're used to before. It's advanced. Asians have unlocked thighs, if you'd believe.
I'm gonna sit here quietly as to not expose myself as a pervert.
Yes.
That's something that happened on the way back to Chicago, and I texted
You were a
you
pervert?
directly. No, it's I Instagram DM'd you because
Yes.
you were still in this manner one. And listen, this whole show is about exposing our balls live on the internet. I think.
Yeah.
I hit a new low in depravity. We're waiting in line. not waiting-
Wait, I remember this. I'm sorry,
at the
Mac.
bur-
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. No, I'm willingly saying this. So it's at the Burbank airport at the gate, waiting for my flight. I'm sitting there and I'm like a good boy. I'm on my phone and I'm reading. I'm doing like a Duolingo chess lesson and I'm also reading.
Nice.
And I look up and I see a woman. I look back down and I look up and I'm like, she looks familiar. Must have gone to like school with her or something. I look down, look back up, and I'm like, oh, I know why she's familiar. She is I recognize a porn star at the Burbank airport.
Oh God.
Waiting to fly out. And I immediately was like, oh, that's a new low. That's a new I'm in, because I recognized celebrities before. I lived in Southern California. We were around celebrities often. That is the first time that I see a porn star and go, know you. I know who you
Oh,
are.
no. Hey, hi. Big fan.
I did not do that. I did not do that in the slightest. She was very much in a hoodie and a backpack, and she didn't want to.
Damn, she had her Marvel disguise on, and you just lasered
was
right
just-
through it.
Yeah, it was the kid recognizing Captain America at the fucking museum.
Hey, I know you.
And Winter Soldier be like, and he's like, shh, come on, kid. It's that scene. And I
Listen,
DM'd
you haven't
Nick
reached
immediately.
peak depravity until you start recognizing the dudes. All right,
I
you're
reached a
still
new- I
within
reached a new low for
the
me.
acceptable range of disgusting.
I reached a new low for me as a person, where I'm like, oh yeah, I know who you are, and I DM'd Nick instantly. I'm like, I've reached a new low. I recognize a porn star at the Burbank airport, and he goes, "Is she famous?" And I had to write back, "Not at all.
No,
Not very at all, actually."
The most
actually-
obscure porn star ever has been
She's
identified.
like,
Shit.
Not one of the famous ones
She
at
didn't
all,
even crack the
actually.
top 100. She's on
No, I
like the
don't.
12th page.
I can look. I don't think she has.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
and yeah, it was bad. But that's just like, again, it's
I'm
I
so
think it's a
glad you
real,
weren't
like,
there with your family.
no, I'm very good at hiding things well, I think, from people. I think I'm very well good at doing
Mac,
that. But
let's recreate this, like
uh
this scenario right here. Pretend that I am the hoodied, obscure porn star, and then you
yeah,
just look up. Did you do the Marty Feldman eyes thing, or did you just like? How do you
like
think
maybe
your
like
face looked when you were identifying?
imperceptibly like a like a
Just a little flare of the eyes.
little like scanning, recognized, and then back to
Scanning for porn stars.
I didn't go like it's you. Like, I didn't do like a whole fucking vaudeville act about it. I was just like recognized, and then like, oh well, went back to my thing. Got to text Nick about this embarrassing thing that happened to me.
Listen, this happened to me once, but I was out with friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were at the junkyard in Simi Valley, and once again, an incredibly obscure porn star. It took me a second because I'm like, where the hell do I know you from, right? I was really scratching my head, but we were just like at the bar having drinks, and then I'm like, oh, like a bolt of lightning, it struck me. I'm like, I've unfortunately pleasured myself to this woman. Damn. And then I was telling everybody I was next to, it's like, hey, that's a porn star at the end of it there. It's like, oh, you know her name? I'm like, I really can't summon it to memory right now. That's how obscure we're talking here.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, all right, yeah, I know you. I know you. Yeah, so that was that was tough. Thank God it hasn't happened in years. So maybe the depravity's wearing off, or maybe we're just fated not to bump into any more of them. Either way, I'm very happy.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to become better, I think.
Yes.
is what I took away from that was,
yes, I purport to do better.
I need to be able to look at that woman and go like, huh, I'm not that familiar with you.
Hello, fellow child of God. I have never met you before.
Ding, smile.
Yes. So what if I don't have a penis? All right.
Below the
this is also something I've been waiting to bring up because
to answer the question. Below the 1,000.
Oh fuck. The 1,000 mark?
Below the 1,000 mark.
Well, that's good. It's not, like a one-off kind of performer, She at least has a portfolio.
Yeah, she at least has a page.
Yeah.
She at least has a
She might have made trending once upon a time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but yes. Hey, if I hope that she gets out of it, but if she's determined to go and become the best that she could possibly be in that business, more power to you, I guess. Right?
You just floated the question. It's like, well, you said it as a joke, and I'm like, how bad is it actually that I was able to recognize this woman? That's all. That's all.
Hey, look, if you feel bad, it is bad. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not out here recognizing Coach K. Everybody recognizes Coach K. We're not talking about that. We're talking about
Tony.
Result
I
947.
I saw Tony Boner multiple times while in Simi Valley.
Yeah, no, listen. He's at if you ever go to a mall within the United States and they have a Kiehl's there, the like the men's like soap brand or whatever the fuck. There's always a skeleton wearing glasses and a trench coat. And I'm like, Tony Boner, my beloved, he's back.
Should we explain? Have we ever explained Tony Boner?
I feel like we have had to brought up Tony Boner before, but we can do it again just for the uninitiated.
Anthony and Kenny, do you know who we mean when we say Tony Boner?
If you look up Tony Boner look up Tony Boner iPhone.
That might be a little obscure. If you weren't on iFunny between like a specific month,
you had to be like into iPhone. Okay, we found a picture of Tony Boner.
Okay.
It's pretty good, actually.
There was a time when iFunny hired Mia Khalifa to do like a...
Wait, Antwan's getting flashbacks.
Oh yeah? You remember?
Yep. Yeah.
Mia Khalifa was hired by iFunny to do like a meme contest sort of thing, I think is what it was.
Meme Academy.
Meme Academy, and it was her, and then it was her assistant Tony Boner, who was voiced by somebody, I think. No, was it just
I don't remember who was
silence?
voicing Tony Boner, but he sounded like a fun
Uh-huh.
guy.
Yeah, and so for forever, I say forever, but within that community, if she is brought up in some way, people would go, oh, I remember her. I had her as like a student in whatever meme academy or whatever. Like people
Oh,
make jokes
yeah,
about
no,
it.
I remember
Yeah,
Professor K.
yeah, Professor K and Tony Boner.
Yes.
So for years now, whenever whenever Nick and I have seen a skeleton somewhere in the world, especially if they are wearing a trench coat, a lab coat, and glasses of
Yes,
some kind. We go,
scientist.
Tony Boner. Scientist, yeah, Dr. Tony Boner.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
that's
aide to Professor K.
Tony
And all
Boner.
she did was
Yeah, of course.
explain memes.
Yeah, that's all she did in her whole career.
That was the peak of iFunny, by the way.
It really was. Hey, listen, up till I deleted it a few months ago because it stopped working, that was the peak. Was just like this
Let me get
stupid
this
ass
straight.
thing.
It peaked almost 10 years ago, and then you're just riding the
Correct.
wave down until it just decided to crap on you?
Buddy, I watched Supernatural for a long
Oh,
time.
man. Shit.
For a
Buddy, I
long
watched
time.
Supernatural after season 4. All right.
I watched it's specifically specifically season 5.
Oh, yeah, no, season 5.
After that, after that, Eric Kripke left the show, and then they were like, "Well, what do we do now?" Fuck it, just
Eric
a bunch of shit,
Kripke?
a bunch of shit. That's the same guy who does The Boys.
Oh, nice. Eh,
Kripke.
you know what? I like his work with Supernatural much better.
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
That's why Dean and Sam are on the show
Oh, I love
because
that.
they
for
know.
And
Soldier Boy.
now I've been waiting to bring up this hyperfixation thing between you and Kenny over here for quite a while. I was finally introduced to Magic the Gathering.
Hey.
Yeah, maybe
Hey,
you guys
now
can
this is-
shed some light into how you were infected.
Sure.
Yeah.
Does Kenny want to start, or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, let's have our sound guy, like, because you're new into this and it bit you hard. So
I
how
am
did it happen?
brand new into this.
Holy shit!
And Mason got me infected. Mason was like, I'm going to teach you how to play. And as you can see by the four
I
or
see
five
decks and
decks
shit,
that I
yeah.
bought over a 3-week period, it got me bad.
Over 3 weeks, you have how many decks now?
4 or 5, somewhere in there. I bought an Avatar beginner box, and then I got introduced to buying commander decks because they make precons that are just built for you already. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're he was bobbing and weaving right there like that.
And then I've been playing arenas online for 3 weeks straight, and me and Mason have done probably 60 games in that time or so.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Yeah, it's been bad.
So I got a little taste of it, and it's a lot of reading, huh?
Yeah, it's all about the text on the cards.
And it never makes sense.
I was playing it with Moker during the bachelor party weekend, and multiple people came up and were like, "I don't understand how this game works." And I'm like, "Really? The part that you're confused at isn't that complicated. It's all the other words at the bottom of the page."
Maybe you
make it
could
worse
shed
than it
some
needs to
light
be.
on what is the stack.
Oh, so it takes its place from computer programming. Basically, it's a first in, last out kind of thing and something happens, and then if you're able to do something at it's called instant speed to respond to that. Basically, like let's say someone was playing a creature, right?
Ah, yes.
That goes on the stack. Then someone you're playing against can go, "I have a response. I'm going to counterspell your creature." That goes on top of the stack, on top of the creature. Now let's say you go, "I also have a response. I'm going to counterspell your counterspell," and that goes on top of the counterspell. It's basically you stack it up like this, and then you resolve it top down. So it's your thing would go first, and then whatever thing came after, whatever, all the way down to the bottom. It's a computer programming sort of thing. It's easier than it seems. I promise.
Yeah, because I went to my friend's, dang it, he's 30-something, but I went to his Ninja Turtle themed birthday party, right?
Your friend is very
Because
cool.
it was the 30th anniversary of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I was told.
Very cool.
And that guy's
probably
great.
the movie, right?
I
Not
love
the
him to
comic book?
death. And I get there, and I see everybody just has these fucking magic decks out. And there was a guy who also had to leave a little bit early. I had to go do something else later in the day. And oh yeah, there we go. We have here. Let me put that on the camera real quick.
I own a deck.
We have Leonardo the Balance.
There's so many Leonardo
Computer
cards in the new
enhance.
Magic. Enhance.
We got that. Yeah, we got that. Oh, that must have been fun to pull. Ugh.
I
bought
got into
this.
Magic. If you ever been to a comic book store as a child, you've seen the people who play Magic,
Yeah.
and they're in their own corner, and that was a frightening world to me as a comic book youngster, because I understood comic books. I did not understand that.
Yeah, I would
So
always point to them. It's like, look at that MTG corner over there. It stinks.
there was multiple times where I would just walk by and I'd see, they're playing their card game because I played Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. Not nothing good as a Yu-Gi-Oh kid. Just like I played cards that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a YouTube show for a while called Spell Slingers with a guy named Sean Plott. He's a streamer called Day 9. And it was basically just him and famous nerdy people playing the Magic. And so I was like, oh, okay, I can sort of understand the rules like that. And then they came out with Magic Arena, like right after I came out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I started like actually playing Magic. Was I would play Magic Arena a lot around the time that they did the last Ravnica set with the War of the Spark and all that. And then during COVID and whatnot, me and my friends play Tabletop Simulator a lot,
It's a banger.
and it's a very good game. Especially since everyone can make their own games within the system and then upload them so that you can play them. And basically, someone made a Magic the Gathering Commander table where you're able to upload deck lists and play Commander with people. And that's how I've been playing with people a lot. Was 4-player games. It's a game type called Commander where it's 4 people. You basically have your guy, you're like your main guy, and then you have more life, and it's designed to be a lot more like about bigger and better, flashier things. And last year they came out with the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering things,
You just had those on deck?
and yeah, I had them on my desk right now.
Nice.
And so this is Cloud. This is Cloud Strife. He's from Final Fantasy VII, and this is Terra.
So those pre-cons, or did you build those?
These are pre-cons. These are
Okay,
I
so
haven't
he's got
done
what I've
anything
got. Like I only bought
Yeah.
pre-con decks.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Did
making
you play
your own-
standard while you were out there? Is
I
that
have
what it
no
was?
idea what the fuck I did. I'm gonna be
We
real
played-
with you.
we
I
didn't
got
play
handed a
standard.
deck that
You-
was just all birds because my friend. is
You
big
probably
into birds.
played standard.
Yeah, I hope. I hope I didn't do.
How
anything
big was the deck? Like, was your library huge?
about like yay thick?
Yeah, it might have been a 60
It was a
card
big
deck.
fucking steak sandwich. That guy. And yeah, because it was the funniest thing ever.
We
and
should
I brought
do
it up.
a tabletop stream of Magic.
No, we're
I'm
gonna
off
get
this
we're gonna
whole
get
week.
goofing in Magic a little bit soon. I think it's fun. I don't know if I'd go like bananas into it, but it seems like a fun game, and I see how it
You
gets.
famously have called it a. I remember we were driving in the car one time, and I casually brought it up, and you in a Trump voice went, "Magic, what a virgin game!" And I agree with you. It is.
Yes.
I agree with you very much.
Which
it
is weird because a lot of people I know who play Magic are just like married men. Yep, there you go. He's on his way, right? The
you go.
guys over there, all of them are married with children, and they all have fucking Magic decks. And I'm like, really?
You gotta try. You gotta try a couple different types of Magic decks to really find where you like to play, like what your play style is. I like drawing cards and shooting lightning bolts at people. That's my favorite way to play the game.
Lightning bolt!
It's just going, yeah,
So
exactly.
annoying.
It's very fun to just go. You have 20 life. I can make that not be 20 life very soon.
For the thumbnail, can we get you like I saw you do like this? There we go.
Hold on,
I
we gotta
want
get a good
lightning
angle of it,
shooting
yeah.
out of your hands and your eyes glowing. There we go.
There you go. That's it.
We can do this. Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
Die. I was happy to have the bird deck because all of my creatures or whatever the fuck they were flying,
Yeah,
right? And nobody
flying's
had
OP.
defense against flying. So I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, and I also have life steal, so I heal while you die, He-Man.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
good.
and I was doing my best to get into it. But the funniest part about this was I was like, hey, I have to leave in like an hour and a half. And immediately it's like, oh, you also have to leave soon. Why don't we get a game of Magic going on? I'm like, really? You're getting the fucking longest game ever when we're on a time crunch right here? You also have to
it's
explain this
fine,
to
it's
me
fine.
like I'm,
Yeah.
Censor that word in my mind really quick. Because, yeah, I was a child. And I'm like, yeah, I could read. But what the fuck is going on right now?
Oh, there's good videos on TikTok and stuff where it's like playing modern Magic, and it's a woman just being like, "Behold, is this what behold means? So what does it mean when I investigate?" So I've cracked the case. Do the police get called? Like it's like all
God.
all of the new Magic the Gathering words are like they're all whatever the word is for them, or the keywords. Yeah, they're called keywords. Where it's like flying is a keyword, but flying is really easy to understand. My thing flies over you. It's very when
That's a fastball,
it's
baby.
hard. It's hard to understand what connive means. When this creature enters the battlefield, connive. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, buddy? Like, yeah, exactly. Rub your hands together. Get really evil about it.
You know that's an anti-Semitic thing?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I can't rub
back
my
to
hands anymore without
Merchant of
the
Venice.
the ADL on my ass.
Your fingers are gonna freeze in the winter, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right
Hey,
now.
look at him. He's staying warm. Anti-Semite
Get him!
bastard.
Get him!
I'll make sure you never work in this town again.
It was him.
Yes.
Get him, fellas.
So, yes, I play Magic the Gathering, and I'm able to connive without,
Yes.
persecution. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun game. It really is, especially when you like have someone to guide you into it and be like, oh yeah, okay, I can see why
The
you.
guys
play
over
this
there
over
were
and
like
over
the
again.
nicest people on earth,
Mhm.
and they were helping me every step. Literally, like the guy ended up like, I was only like dealing damage to a couple fellas, right? And one of them, he's
Mhm.
like, "You're gonna want to hit me." I'm like, "Really? I could, or you want this to happen?" It's like, "Nah, but I am the best option for you right now." I'm like, "You're such a mensch. Thank you.
Mhm.
Die."
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
This is
my
this is
army
the
of
game
birds
also.
now attacks.
I say that I play this all the time with people. This is also the game that I complain about Jason constantly not being able to understand threats. Where I come in with a very goofy ass deck, and he comes in with dinosaurs, where he's playing all dinosaurs or Tyranids every
That
time.
sounds exactly like Jason.
It's how he wants to play the game. I come in with a goofy ass whatever deck.
The Scooby Doo
And
deck, yes.
it feels like and this it's not every time, but it feels like every time we play the game. It's turn 4, it's turn 5. I'm doing very little. I'm having a hard time getting started. Jason could kill somebody in one go. He looks around the table and goes, I think I should kill Mac. And the two other people we play with, who are very much what they in the community called spikes, have like game-ending combos in their hands and go, yeah, you should do that. You should kill Mac, I think. That is because they know how to play the game. And I'm like, Jason, we can't do this again. Jason, please. And he's like, I'm sorry, big dog. And then
Oh, no, that is how
he
he
sends
talks.
in the troops at my face, and I have to sit there and watch as Jason slowly gets run over by these two folks. And at the end of the game, Jason turns to me and goes, well, what could I have done? Right?
What can you do, big
and
dog?
I can only do that so many times in a row before I'm like, yeah, I think I'm done playing Magic the
Getting
Gathering for the
smoked
night.
by
Thanks,
Jason.
boys.
I
Yeah,
don't.
it's just
Mac, well, shouldn't you just get a better deck so you don't get
what an
destroyed
idea,
by
man.
Jason?
And Commander, well, yeah, sometimes you just draw bad, sometimes you whatever. In Commander, I pick a guy because I want to do a funny thing with him. I pick a guy because I'm like, this will be really funny if I can do anything with him. I once picked a deck that was just filled with like random bullshit options, and it was like, this will be funny. Let's play it together. And the whole time people are like, but what have you got in your hand? What have you got that it's like going to lead to something? And it's like a card that's going to make me lose 20 life and maybe something funny happens. A card that like does nothing but like mixes up the turn order. Like I've got nothing. But people always think I'm up to no good.
Yes.
I'll
Well,
tell
you
you-
look
I'll
like
tell
a
you if I'm gonna
min-maxer, Mac. You can't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to have fun. I like to play the game and do goofy shit.
Yes, anybody who
That's
knows
all.
Mac knows that he is one of the most fun-loving individuals ever. And if you're
Until I
taking a
get angry,
serious
and then
deck
become the Red Hulk.
against him in Magic the Gathering, when you know he's playing clowns, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nah, it's fine. It's just it's fine. Play how you want to play. It's just I don't like the same play pattern over and over and over again. Specifically with Jason, or I'm like, Jason, think about it. They have 7 cards in their hand.
And then
I have
Jason's
nothing.
like,
They're probably
"I'm
gonna win next
run
turn.
the bugs."
But I think I'm gonna kill Mac again. No, please,
Now that's
sire,
a guy who knows.
let
what
me
he
live.
wants.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, he's just he's headstrong. Let's turn
he's
this
a-
negative trait into a positive trait. All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's devoted in your death.
Yes. And that's fine. He's devoted to his friend's ruins, which
Yeah.
maybe that's a negative now that I'm saying about it. Maybe we should move on.
Yes,
That's
and we shall move on. Eventually, hey, oh my god, that'd be the worst thing ever. But we will dip our toe into Magic a little bit because it's so popular, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they just. I don't understand how they have all these fucking like IPs in their card game.
Well, it used to not be like that. The first big one was Walking Dead, like a few years ago, and that everyone was like, "This is what does this have to do with fantasy or magic or whatever?"
We're
And they were right to say that. Yeah. Um, the other sets they do, I think, make more sense. When they did Warhammer 40K, I'm like, okay, that makes like it's fantasy
Bit
and
closer
sci-fi
to the
mixed
theme,
together. Yeah, when they did Final Fantasy last year, I was like, okay, that's like practically fantasy still. Sure, why not? But now this year they're doing like Star Trek and Marvel superheroes and The Hobbit and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, my
And also a
Spider-Man
couple-
and my Bilbo Baggins combined. Yeah, like what are we doing?
Yeah, Spider-Man last year, which, man, yeah.
Oh, he fucks.
No, I mean there's 20 different Spider-Men. Yeah,
Yeah.
supposedly Spider-Man was pretty good. Final
Was
Fantasy
Ben
last year,
Riley
one
in
of-
there or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yeah. So is
Yes.
2099 and a whole bunch of other people.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
Spider-Man New Wars in there.
Oh,
their
yeah.
Final Fantasy set last year, one of the cards had to be banned from regular play. It was so good.
You're banned.
Yeah, the Final
You're
Fantasy
banned,
deck's
bud.
hard. You want to hear my theory on it, though? I think Magic's
Go
trying
for
to
it.
become Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life, where it's just like they're going to bring all of the IPs in, have everybody have a Magic deck, and then just like instead of old-fashioned duels, it's like, bring out your fucking commander. You know?
Yeah, come
I
on.
think people are going to be
Commander is
fighting
the
on the
most
street.
popular format.
God damn it.
Because imagine when they bring in holograms, you're going to have a full-life Yu-Gi-Oh! Situation on your hands.
It's me with my meta glasses playing
That's
Magic
my,
the Gathering at the corner
My
of
dual city.
Yeah, pretty much. That's my theory.
Christ.
Now, Kenny, imagine Mark Rosewater with the Millennium Eye, the Maximilian Pegasus hat.
Oh, man.
Can you visualize that in your mind?
I can. It's going to be so
Yugi
great.
boy.
except it's Mark Rosewater, so it'd be like Yugi boy. Hi, I'm Mark Rosewater.
Is Mark Rosewater a Magic guy?
He's a Magic the Gathering developer. He's like the
Sickening.
yeah.
Are you into Post at all, Post Malone?
I like Post Malone.
So
he looks
he's
like he smells like
he
soup,
is
though.
super into Magic and is on a bunch of different Magic Gathering channels.
You know they're gonna have a Post Malone card soon. I just know.
Oh,
it.
100%.
Yeah.
Bro, bring out the One Ring, Kenny. Bring out the One Ring.
Oh yeah.
They printed the One Ring for Lord of the Rings, Nick,
Mhm.
which means it was the One Ring, right, from Lord of the Rings, with the dark text on it as opposed to normal English. They printed exactly one in this whole set. So like a golden ticket, it was hiding amongst all these boxes.
Yeah.
Post Malone says, if you can find it, I will give you $1 million.
Serious?
Someone found it. He gave him $1 million and gave it to Post Malone.
And Post Malone now has the One Ring.
Yes.
Says 2 million. Holy shit!
Uh-oh.
Am I right?
No, just things went wonky for a second as you were about to respond for me.
Yeah. No. So yeah, $2 million for a card is kind of insane, don't you think?
Yeah, 1 million, but still, yeah.
It
Considering,
says 2.6 right here.
oh, he said paid 2.6. Okay,
Uh-huh.
then never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah, goodness. So no, we had the video pulled up, and there's this little nerd handing Post Malone a card, and he got 2 M's out of it, almost 3. Congratulations.
I will say Jules just pulled a One Ring and it is like a $200 card.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Mm.
I spent $60 on that deck, and she's like, "Babe, my deck costs like $300 now." And I'm like, "Perfect. That's all I needed to hear."
Wonderful, actually. Except
Mhm,
I'll keep
mhm.
this card. It's too precious to hand away.
Why shouldn't I have it?
Eh,
Why shouldn't I?
why? After all, why shouldn't I have it? Ugh. Yeah, goodness gracious.
The greed of these people are sickening.
Yeah, speaking of nasty, nerdy things, last night to celebrate Wench's birthday, we went to the medieval times.
Number one, happy birthday, Wench.
Yes.
Number two,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday. Happy birthday. But then, number two, medieval times.
A wonderful place to spend an evening. All right, good, honest family fun. You get to watch
Which
a guy
night
get
did
like
you get?
clubbed to death. You get to see some
Oh.
horses dance. You get a big
Hey.
old beer. You got to eat a chicken with
Mhm.
your hands. There's nothing not
Beautiful.
to love.
Which night did you get? Who'd you get to cheer
We're
on?
the red and yellow night, which is impossible to make a chant for.
Yeah.
Yeah, what am I gonna do?
Yellow.
Like a basketball chant? Red and yellow, clap, 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 clap.
I mean, you're about as inventive as any wrestling fan.
Rello, yeah.
Yeah. Rello. Hey.
Yeah, because the yellow guys are just like, yellow, like that's an easy one. Green is there are a lot of one-syllable chants.
Green, green, green,
Yeah.
green. You got to think of it like orcs, like banging on their chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red,
I'm a tank, 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 yeah.
I'm a tank, I'm a tank.
Yep, but our knight at least went through, like, he beat one guy. And that was perfect for me, right? It's like the highest of highs. Because I think last time I got Yellow Knight, he just got dunked on immediately.
Shame.
Yep, big shame. Big shame. But at least our guy was competitive, right? I dapped him up afterward. I think I took a picture with him. Let's see if we can pull it up real quick.
And as Nick looks for this picture, we remind you all to, hey. Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. It's going to focus at some point, probably.
Focus, yeah.
Hey! He looks like an attractive young
Wonderful
man.
Latino man, right? And I'm like, hey, you did a great job out there, man. He's like, yep, it's my job. And I'm like, yes, it is. Let's get a picture.
You could do it poorly, though, so I'm happy you don't.
Like, yes, you get paid for this, right? And I think that you're marginally better than some of your coworkers, is what I wanted to say, but I'm like, I'm just going to get out of here now. Yeah. Wonderful experience. Apparently, the pirate version is also very good.
I was not aware there was a pirate. Is it called Pirate Times?
Oh, I wish it was called Pirate Times. It's just called, like,
Was it?
Pirate Super Happy Fun Show.
Oh, that's lame.
No,
That's silly. Well, surely we can cut it down at least a little bit.
Hold on. We have it a Pirates Dinner Adventure. That is pretty lame. That's pretty wiener, actually.
Not even like, I don't know, Age of Blackbeard or something like that. I don't know.
Anything.
Like,
really anything. But
like,
Pirates Dinner Adventure is just... It lacks joy and creativity and whimsy.
hey, I'm going to go down to the medieval times tonight. You want to join me? Hey, I'm going to go down to the Pirates Dinner and Adventure tonight.
Like, one sounds like
thanks.
a fun evening. The other sounds like something that your grandparents would do on a cruise, you know?
Yes, exactly.
It's like when you hear Pirate Dinner Adventure, oh, I'm thinking, what are they playing? Pirates of Penzance? Or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes, try the chicken. It's marvelous.
Try the green spinach, darling.
See, that's something that I did when I walked into Medieval Times. I started getting verbose and, like, quite old Englishy with my... It's like, huzzah! A parking space! That type of shit, right? I would be the most annoying man on earth going to the Pirate Dinner Adventure. Yar! Can I have a refill on my blue moon?
Oh my god. Just imagine.
Waiter! Another wet napkin. My fingers are sticky.
Another trip to the seafood buffet.
Yar! I need to take a wicked piss.
Like you're just humming that in between sentences as you like walk to wherever you're going.
This is bullshit. My pirate lost his combat.
Got kicked into the water and will now drown in Davy Toll.
Yeah, Scallywag is donated to the sea. And I had a big old beer one over there, so I was feeling happy. If I was feeling happy and doing pirate voices, it would be peak. It's my only gripe. You have to change Pirates Dinner Adventure to something cooler. Please.
Something. Whatever the name of it is, just change it to something cool.
Yes, and until it's changed, Pirates Dinner Adventure, guess what?
You're on the list.
You just made the list!
You know, on the Castoe show.